Welcome back. The coronavirus pandemic has had a huge impact on where and how we get our food, especially if it's locally sourced.
Cor Harlan live this morning to tell us how life on one Oregon cattle ranch is faring during the pandemic. Good morning, Cor.
Good morning, Emily. Good morning, Jenny. You know, this pandemic has prompted a lot of us to actually get exposed and have a look at the food supply, the chain of distribution that goes from places like farms and fields to our dinner table. Some of those have been impacted during the coronavirus there occasionally, but country natural beef has endured pretty well here so far. It's a cooperative of artisan family ranches scattered across several western states with roots in Central Oregon. It's a source of beef that has maintained its prosperous nature by adhering to some guiding principles. It's a distant place to many, but it's your local hometown beef supplier if you shop at New Seasons, Whole Foods, or buy hamburgers at Burgerville for that matter. It is a source of beef that has prospered over the years by adhering to a very firm set of guiding principles.
No hormones and no antibiotics. The cattle are raised naturally, no feed additives. There's a connection from the place of birth right to the plate.
The co-op, like all of us, is slowly rebounding from the COVID-induced restaurant and processing shutdowns. The co-op was founded with the intent of bridging the urban-rural divide. They raise beef naturally and sustainably, and it's what urban consumers want.
People can buy local and help support these local farmers and grocers right in their backyard, which I think has been really helpful, especially through this COVID.
City and suburban buyers of beef directly supports rural ranchers, which in turn support their rural cities and towns. And in that sense, city and country people are very directly connected. And of course, remember at the outset of this pandemic here, all the restaurants closed, all these farms that provided restaurants with meat and every place else, all of that stuff just shut down immediately overnight almost early in the pandemic here. That really caused a lot of disruption in some of the supply chain. The food just was not needed, not required because all the restaurants were shut down. Then recall, Emily and Jenny, we had some of the processing facilities across the country come down with COVID outbreaks. That also disrupted temporarily some of the pork and meat supplies. So it's been a dicey time for a lot of these farms and ranches that supply protein, beef products to a lot of grocery stores and restaurants, and slowly that is returning to a more normal condition.
Yeah, that whole supply chain, I feel like I really didn't ever think about that until we saw all these restaurants close.
Yeah.
A lot of us didn't, right? We didn't even think about where your meat comes from until it doesn't come, really, right?
Didn't think about a lot of things.
Learning a lot about a lot right now.
Thanks, Cor. All right, well, you can still enjoy the sights and